What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ali Rider 619. Prediction on Mayweather Cotto. As you see here, the press conference from Puerto Rico. Uh, it was a little entertaining one. I liked it. But now there's not at all am I going against Mayweather in this fight. There's no doubt I feel Mayweather will win this fight. No doubt about it. But I also think this is going to be a tougher fight than what people think. I think Mayweather will eventually take over the fight, but I think the first 4 or 5 rounds is gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little toss up. Like it's gonna be back and forth. I think it's gonna be one of those things where you can tell Mayweather's winning, but Cotto's having his moments. This is 154 pounds, second time Floyd's ever fought at this weight, and when he fought De La Hoya, um, he looked okay in the fight. I mean, punch stats showed that he dominated De La Hoya, but as the on the fight, when you watch the fight, it looked like De La Hoya was hanging in there, and I thought if De La Hoya would have stuck with his jab, he he might have pulled out the fight. I mean, Mayweather makes you change up your game plan. He's that good. He makes you not believe in yourself, and he makes you want to do something else when you should stick to certain things. Like I said, Mayweather, De La Hoya's jab, he should have stuck with his jab, and Mayweather took that away from him, just like he took away that left hook. And but in this fight, I think Cotto, regardless, like this is the thing. I know it's easier said than done, but one thing I noticed about when you fight Mayweather, you have to stick with your game plan. It doesn't matter what Mayweather does to make you feel uncomfortable. Stick to what you came to do. Like in this case, Cotto, he has to stick to his. He has to go to the body. He has to stick to going to the body. I don't care what Floyd does to how he got his Philly shell. He blocks the body. What people need to understand is when you fight Mayweather, you have to go for his body or his arms. The judges look at landed punches. Even if you're not that effective, you have to go for Mayweather's arms. Try to hit him in his arms. Try to make him I can't say get tired, but let him feel it. Just and if you do that, I think Mayweather will see what you're trying to do. Like he always adjusts, but I'm just saying there's not many ways to beat Mayweather. So my thing is uh, that's the game plan to me. Go to his arms, sock him in his arms every chance you get. Hit him while he's blocking. Follow into his plan. He's trying to block. Hit him into those blocks. Land on those arms. Go to the body, even though it's harder to get a clear shot. But just go to the body. Continue going there. Continue going there, and eventually you'll get a chance at his face. Even though it's a very very hard to do, but you know what I mean? I'm just one person to believe that everybody can be beat. You know what I mean? Even though Mayweather hasn't been beat, I don't see too many guys that can beat him in boxing today. I will say that, but I most definitely see that he can be beat. When I watch him, I can see there's things that a lot of people don't do. And like I said, it's easier said than done. I know people are probably like, oh, well, you think you could beat him and all that shit, but I'm just speaking real boxing. I see things that I feel that people should be able to do to him when he's in that corner or when he's blocking. Just go to his arms, go to his chest. A lot of people swing wild, and he uses all his movement. He makes you look like a fool. Like you have to do things that Floyd isn't gonna expect you to do, and that's what it is. Most people that Floyd fight, he already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to attack his head. All you have to do is move and make you look stupid. Like you have to attack his body, even if you're not that effective. Attack his body. You gotta go after his arm, go after his chest. Go after spots that fighters aren't really thinking about doing. You know what I mean? And is and I just think Cotto going to the body. If he sticks to the body, that he has a chance to win this fight. I don't believe he will win this fight. I put all my money on Mayweather for this fight. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I want to see a fighter that does something different when they fight Mayweather. Every fighter you see does the same thing. They swing, try to go throw for the fences. They try to knock him out to the head, and he just ducks with all the God gifted talent he got, all that movement he does. It's just like everybody does the same thing. I just want to see a fighter, even if you can't beat him. I want to see a fighter that can show like, whoa, if he did this to Mayweather, and for the next fighter to fight can maybe take advantage of that and do a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, I hope he loses and all that. No, I'm not saying that. Um, of course, against Pac, yeah, I want him to. You know what I mean? But other than that, I hope he whoops everybody's ass. That's my nigga. I love Floyd Mayweather, whether you believe it or not. That's my nigga. But at the same time, it's just, I'm tired of seeing people do the same stuff. Go for his head, try to knock him out. Uh, people don't really do smart things to try to beat this guy. You know what I mean? You have to know how to come at Mayweather. And like I said, it's easier said than done. You know what I mean? It's easier to say that shit when you get in there. It's a whole different story. I know this already. But it's just that I feel regardless, if you go after his arms when he does his little shoulder roll, go after his arms, like land them shots on his arms, go to the body, even if you're not that effective, if you continue to do things like that, eventually you're gonna get openings. And I feel that's just a smart way to beat Mayweather. I learned that by watching how he fights. I see things that fighters don't do, and you know what I mean? Like if I was against Mayweather, that would be my game plan. He wouldn't change my game plan. My whole game plan would be okay. I know what he's gonna do. So and one thing that what Mayweather does, he gives every fighter a chance to have him on the ropes. There's never been a fighter that hasn't had Mayweather on the ropes because Mayweather knows he's that gifted. He knows he's that good where he can fuck with you, play it on the ropes to show you how good he is. And those are the times I would take advantage of him, is because I know he's going to give me that opportunity, and I won't. You know what I mean? I wouldn't swing for the fences to try to knock him out. I would just, try to add my points, try to land shots. And another thing that makes me feel that a lot of people mess up is they try to attack him too much. You need to be a guy that does similar things that Floyd Mayweather does. You have to land shots back up. You know what I mean? And don't attack him. Let him come to you. And I mean, he's been doing that in his last 2, 3 fights. He's been coming at fighters. Like Mosley and Ortiz, he says he's going to do the same thing against Cotto. He's not going to run. He said he's going to come at you, And this is one thing Floyd's trying to prove to you. He's trying to prove to everybody that he can fight in all types of ways. He doesn't need to bob and weave and all these things. That he could beat you at your own game, and he's proven that. I mean, the man's God gifted. He's the truth. He's the truth. You know what I mean? There's no fluke about Mayweather. There's nothing like that. The man is the real deal. And but uh, to this fight, I think uh, Mayweather will beat Cotto, but I truly feel that Cotto is going to. I feel Cotto, for some reason, I really feel Cotto's going to hurt Mayweather in this fight. Not hurt him enough to knock him out, but he's going to hurt him where there's going to be a lot of oh shit by a lot of people. Like, oh shit, it's going to be one of them things. Just like in the Mosley fight, it's going to be one of those things where he's going to get rocked, but he's going to adjust. He's going to adjust to it, and then after that, he's going to end up whooping Miguel Cotto. I see Mayweather stopping Cotto late. I see a late round stoppage because I look at how the type of fighter Mayweather is, and if he does press Cotto, that's another reason why I see him stopping him. Because Mayweather's not known to press you, attack you, but Mayweather he can hurt you, man. When he comes at you, like he lands shots where they hurt. So I see him stopping Cotto. Plus Cotto's last 2 fights. like his last two losses, I should say, were both knockout losses. So I don't see how Mayweather wouldn't be able to stop him. You know what I mean? Even though Mayweather's not known to be a knockout artist, but I feel Mayweather would stop Cotto. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Just give me your opinion. I know there's gonna be a lot of people disagree or whatever, but I just know what's up. I know the real deal. I know how a person should attack Mayweather. Not saying that you're gonna win for sure by attacking him that way, but I think that's the best way to attack him. Go to the body, go for the shoulders while he's trying to duck, dodge, and move from you. Follow into his plan. Just attack those shoulders, attack the chest, attack the shoulders. You know what I mean? And I feel a head eventually will come. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's your boy Ali Rider 619. Holla at me. Go.